Welcome back to Strategically Styled. My name is Lisa. I'm a woman over 50, and this channel is dedicated to helping you achieve your style goals. And to that end, today we are going to be talking about styling trench coats for fall. But before we do, I will ask if at any point, at any time you find yourself liking this video, I appreciate it if you click the thumbs up and like the video. Also consider clicking the subscribe button and joining our community, and click the notification bell so you will be notified when new content is uploaded. Also, please feel free to comment down below, say hey, and it would be nice to hear from you. So now, on that note, let's get into the video of styling trench coats for fall. Some people may associate trench coats with springtime. However, they are perfect for fall because they are lightweight and they are also functional for rain and for wind. And in the fall, sometimes your lifestyle may involve being outdoors when the morning starts off cool and then it gets warm and then it gets cold again. Maybe you're going to the football game, the soccer match, and you're just going to be out there or just running to get your pumpkin latte. You're going to want to have yourself a little trench coat. So it can elevate your outdoor looks without really putting a lot of effort into it. And it's very practical and flexible. So no matter your style, there is a trench coat that is for you. However, you need to make sure that you're aware that every trench coat is not a raincoat. For example, there are some fabulous denim trench coats. However, they may not be water resistant. So if it's pouring down rain, it's probably not what you want to be reaching for. Still, I myself have 4 trench coats, which I will just show you very quickly. I have this black London fog trench coat, which is a raincoat, and it was a gift from my other mother. I have this leopard print one that I thrifted for $1 from the place. I have this traditional light color, and it has a hood, which is really cool, and it's super long, so it pretty much covers almost my entire outfit. And I got that one also for $1 from, you guessed it, the place. And then I have this navy Ralph Lauren men's raincoat that was gifted to me from my brother. So those are the raincoats that I am going to be wearing. And I still have on my wish list to have a classic belted trench coat just for reasons of fashion. And that is only because my black belted raincoat, trench coat, is over 30 years old. It's still doing the thing, but it is a little faded. My OOTD is inspired by this lovely young lady. I found her image on Who What Wear, but I will put the name of her Instagram feed so you can check her out as well, because her style is impeccable. And as you can see, she is wearing a white mock turtleneck, a charcoal v-neck sweater, a gray mini skirt with a brown belt, black stockings, white Mary Janes, a black Hermes bag, black sunglasses, and a light khaki trench coat. It's very simple, it's very elegant, and she just looks cool. I don't know where she's going. I don't know, is she going anywhere at all, or did she just say, I'm going to put on my trench coat and just take it to the streets? So let me put out a disclaimer first. I am filming all of this on Labor Day. It's a little breezy here in the great state of Ohio, but it is 73 degrees. And when the sun is sunning, it's hot out in the streets. So some modifications will be made. I am adding some texture without adding too much heat by putting a lightweight, this is the lightest weight gray sweater that I have, and as you can see, I have it tied over my shoulders. I am not wearing any turtlenecks. This is a white cotton button-up, and I have my sleeves rolled up just to get some airflow. Can we let the air flow? Amen. and I am wearing this thrifted gray flannel Zara skirt, black tights, yes, for you. I'm doing this for you. Some white Alfani heels, a thrifted tote bag, and a raincoat that you have previously seen. As a variation, I also have these thrifted gray Ann Taylor trousers that I got from Goodwill back in January-ish. And last week I said that the white shoes were too much contrast with my brown skin. However, seeing it against the extreme contrast of the black tights, I just love it. I, I there just are no other words. I just love it. So anyway, this is the base look that you will be seeing, and shout out to one of my sons who volunteered to come out into these Labor Day streets and take pictures for this video. So thank you to my wonderful son for doing that. And FYI, I will be changing bags throughout. The yellow bag is from Amazon, but it is no longer available. And the other two black bags are thrifted. So let's go. So the first way that we should be wearing our trench coats this fall to look extra stylish and cool is to treat it like a blazer, just being super intentional about what you have on underneath, because if it is fall, chances are you don't have to button it up and the rest of your outfit can still be visible. So I'm wearing the same thing, only instead of the sweater, again, these Labor Day streets, I am wearing this black tank top to give it that extra lightweight something. And that is one way that I will be wearing my trench coat this fall, as if it is a blazer. The second way we want to style our trench coats for fall is to drape a sweater on top of the trench coat for no other reason than because it's fabulous. So here I have this super lightweight red sweater, and I chose red because the outfit was so neutral. It just needed to be energized with this beautiful red color, but it could be whatever color that suits you. And it's just like adding a scarf. So wearing a sweater draped over our trench coat is another cool way to style the trench for fall. So here I have added this black on black pinstripe blazer, and with this color palette, it's just taking me back to when I was in high school. My English teacher, for reasons, was a nun. I went to a public high school, but there was a nun who was teaching our English class, and this seems like the sort of thing she would wear. Maybe not the shoes, but maybe she would. So I feel like a nun who's just doing too much, or maybe not enough. But in any case, the third way we want to style our trench coats for the fall is simply to cape it over our shoulders while we're walking down the street and just looking fabulous. Now let's talk about some fashion physics here. In my experience, the heavier the coat, the more likely it would just stay on your shoulders. But if you have a very lightweight trench coat, and particularly if it's a little windy, you might be wise to pin each shoulder of the coat to whatever you have on underneath, in my case, the blazer, so that it doesn't go flying off. Otherwise, you're going to have to kind of restrict your movements and just do the low wave if you see somebody you know, to keep the trench coat from falling off onto the ground. Another cool way to style your trench coat for fall, and this is kind of like draping the sweater over your shoulders, is to tie a sweater or a jacket around your waist. And I'm doing this with the black coat simply because the tan coat has these flaps on it that just aren't conducive to having things at the waist. Depending on the thickness of your sweater or jacket, it may add a little more volume to your midsection, but it is a good look if you want to add just another layer or dimension to your trench coat outfit. Another way to style your trench coat this fall is to switch out the belt with a statement belt. So here I have this thrifted belt that has all these holes in it, and this is really good because I can just adjust it and it doesn't matter where the holes fall. I'm going to find a hole that will fit. And this is sometimes challenging to do with like a heavier winter coat, but because again the trench coat is so thin and the fabric usually drapes really well, you can just cinch that waist and just add a little extra flare to your trench coat. One of the more functional features of a trench coat is you can just use it to hide your clothes, and you can do that in a couple of ways. One is to just treat it like a dress depending on the length of your trench coat and what you have on underneath. And here you could just throw it on over your PJs or whatnot. And you know how you just got to run real quick to the store and you just don't want to do a lot. Then you're going to come right back. But anyway, that is one functional way. And particularly if you have a really nice, elegant trench coat, it can really give dress vibes. Another functional way to use your trench coat this fall or any time of the year is to treat it almost like a bathrobe. And this is kind of like the dress thing, but this is more of you just want to dress up your outfit. You have on something super casual or basic, and bonus points for wearing really nice shoes instead of wearing just sneakers, and you got yourself a look this fall. So it really is worth it to invest in a great trench coat. And if you're going to be outdoors this fall, it is the ultimate fashion accessory and the greatest lazy day hack ever to look super polished without really trying. So comment down below, are you about that classic trench coat life, or do you do something a little more modern, a little trendy, or some really cool color? Are you the one in the bright lime green trench coat rocking it out like nobody's business? Comment down below. But thank you so much for watching, and until we meet again, I hope your day is blessed and stylish.